So what is happening, guys? This is the Ninja Movies back again with an all new movie review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the 2002 film Road to Perdition. I did pick this up in a previous VHS update on the channel, so go check that out if you'd like. I'd just like to quickly comment on the VHS itself. 2002 is pretty late in VHS's run, so if you find this for cheap like I did, I believe about $1, just skip over the DVD, just pick this up. It looks beautiful. It's one of the best looking quality VHSs I own, and I think that's just all I really have to say about the VHS itself. We have an all-star cast: Tom Hanks, Jude Law, we've got Paul Newman, but the craziest one to me is Daniel Craig is a big part in this film, but clearly his star status at the time of 2002, he was not a frontman and didn't get his name on the cover whatsoever, but just had to put it out there. Daniel Craig does do a great job in this film, and he's a big part of the film as well. Box office for the film. So it was $80 million to make this bad boy, and it got a return of $181 million. So by no stretch of the imagination is this a box office hit. I guess a 1930s gangster film was not what people really particularly wanted in 2002, but you know, that's a decent, you know, return. It's nothing to, you know, cry about. You know, they did fine. Now, the plot of the film. So basically, Tom Hanks is a front runner. He's a gunner for this mob family in the 1930s, and he's always been nothing but loyal. He's considered part of the family until the day that his son actually witnesses a murder. Then everything goes tits up, and the mob pretty much decide to take out Tom Hanks and his family. Unfortunately, he only takes out the wife and the eldest son, and that's where this sort of story comes, where Tom Hanks and his remaining son, the one that did witness the murder, they go out on pretty much a long journey of hit the road, let's kill all the people responsible for this, let's try and escape this and leave it in the past. Now, I would like to say, skipping right to the ending of this film, the ending of the film is actually quite a good plot twist. I won't give it away here, but it really wasn't how I thought the movie was going to end. I did enjoy that about the film. The action in the film is fantastic. A notable scene that I have to talk about is the slow motion rain scene. This is towards the end of the film as well, where he takes some of the largest amount of revenge in the film. That is shot so beautifully with all the Tommy guns and slow motion and just, you know, the droplets of rain. It's really good cinematography. That's one of the highlights of the film for sure. The murder of his wife and his eldest son is also a extremely grim scene, and trust me, when, you know, you can watch a lot of mob stories and, you know, not really, you know, you can get into it, but you don't really seek the revenge that they seek, you know, because it's usually about code. But nah, straight up, you are all about Tom Hanks' revenge plan in this film, because, you know, somebody came into your house that you trusted with your whole life, offed your wife, offed your son, and tried to off you. Yeah, nah, we're getting revenge for this, and I think the plot itself really does the film justice. It's a fantastic, you know, storyline from start to finish. You're invested in, will he get his revenge? There's also good gore on the hitman in this film. So basically, the mob family does send someone after Tom Hanks because, as I said, he is their frontman gunner, and he's the one that normally does the killing. So yeah, they're kind of screwed once they fuck him over because, well, one, now they don't have a front man, and two, he's good at what he does and he's coming for you. So the scenes between Tom Hanks and the hitman are really, really well done. There's a scene where Tom Hanks actually gets the better of the hitman and scars him pretty horribly with some glass, and the gore is really well done. I did like the dynamic of them talking in the diner as well, and, you know, Tom Hanks is pretty aware of who he is and what he's trying to do to him and his son. Overall, this is a decent watch, and that's why I wanted to come out with this review. I think if you can get it on the cheap, it's worth a watch. It's not one of Tom Hanks' biggest movies, and that's why I just wanted to shed some light on it. It is a decent mob flick. It is by no stretch of the imagination the best film you'd ever see, but the slow motion scenes and the revenge plot is actually very interesting. I do like the dynamic of him teaching his son how to drive around and rob all these banks with him as well. It's really, really interesting and just sort of underrated. I just thought I'd come on here and say, have you seen Road to Perdition? What did you think about it? I thought it was a decent mob flick, one that needs just a little bit more attention and worth at least one watch. So that's my review on Road to Perdition, guys. Once again, if you can find it on the cheap, the VHS quality is good enough. That's all you really need. If you enjoyed the video review, please leave it a like, add it to your favorites, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys for the next video.